TheMax is playing Chinese, so another strong civilization when it comes to the ego here. On the other side, we have Incas for dogao. Interesting.
Nilly oh boy, nilly oh boy, nilly oh boy.
Remember that Aztecs and Mayans are banned, so the only Mazo civilization out of all of them we can get for ourselves. Dogao trying to go for the lame. Rhino placement, both very much in the back, so good for him. Half a house for 2.5 pop space. Yeah, actually pretty close to 50%. 40% do we have is what we have here. So one goat lamed already. Is Dogao going back then? He did see the scout, so might be a bit scared. His map is looking pretty sharp. Double woodline in the back, gold in the back as well. And we have the berries over here. Can easily push those ostrich in. And I don't think he will continue his laming. Meanwhile, the max map, not as good, especially big walls maybe here. Not the prettiest ones, but probably doable. Chinese eco should be strong enough for that. In those days, you speak German and I'm American, and I don't know German. Can I speak English? Ah, that is the Mondays. And most of the time, depending on my mood, I will either completely ignore you. Sometimes I will tell you to come back Tuesday to Sunday. Sometimes I will just answer your question in German, even though you ask in English. Sometimes, if it's a really interesting, nice question that has to be answered on the spot, I sometimes answer in English. But that's a tricky question to find. We had Haddock and Leonard. Thanks for your prime supports, guys. That was Max Patchy. He will be devastated. Feels Max, man. Maybe he is maximum sad. And then there are some idiots that are trying to find some loopholes. And we will see them in 10 minutes again. 11. Should I say king of the fortress? What? Yeah, it's just like, obviously most Germans understand English, so it's less invasive in that sense. But talking another English in a mainly English stream doesn't make too much sense. It is the king of our castle. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Bamboo Project was a good one. It was heavily overshadowed because Eiffel 65 was out there with blue during that time, which was obviously a banger of a song as well. But actually, King of My Castle from Bamboo Project is what I liked even more. Maybe they're in Australia and got confused about the day. Yeah, they're always the funny guys that Sunday evening at their midnight they're spamming, "It's just Monday now, lulululululul." But if it's Monday evening at midnight and I'm talking English, like, but it's a Monday stream. You shouldn't stop then if it's that day. No, that's not how it works. And that's the actual voice. I did record it. Are you serious about blue being a banger? Yeah. That was a super nice song. Do da we dee ba do die dam do dam die da we do ba do die. Like 11-year-old Nilly went wild to that song. Absolutely. Absolutely. Super nice, but it's a banger? It's a club banger. That is like... Is that not a... It is a saying, no? I think so. Still plays in our parties? Yeah. Ooh, dogao with his walls again. Trying to make stuff happen. Max not shying away from walls either. Actually opens Man-at-Arms as Chinese, something we don't see too often. Interesting stuff is going for farm as well. Only plays one lumber camp. It came out 21 years ago. Heck, really? Was I exact? Because I'm 32 and I said 11-year-old nearly. That was just a guess. But I thought it might have been something in that ballpark. Nearly was 11 at this time to his song. I thought you were older than me. What, 11? Oh yeah. I'm 32. Why did I a wall on the wood at the bottom and not the edge of the map? What? Why did dogao wall to the wood at the bottom and not to the edge of the map? He could have walled that one, but I'm not sure if he had all the scouting intel before that one. Now he moves out again for Militia by him. Now Man-at-Arms Villager is getting attacked and he will get her. So nice kill there to begin the action. But obviously still slightly behind. Man-at-Arms upgrade is now coming for the max as well. Builds the archer range and will block this one off. Oh, eats the TC! That should never happen. And yeah, that Villager would have lamed the hell out of those. Ay, 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 ay. I'm 33 this month. Oof. Feels music, man. Villager around can get that one, but 3 Man-at-Arms on a hill could probably kill it even faster. dogao, the moment he gets 2 archers out, it should be fine. But is he using any Inca advantage here? I don't really see it. Need to see some more palisades. Good job there. Could go for some overbearing. Villager now walling that one. Probably a house here. And then he feels fine. Okay, goes for the gate. Even longer. Okay, so far it feels like a really clean game from both players, I have to say. You can resign again years old. 105. Okay. Gonna make sure to not scream too loud. Not trying to play on your lawn. Not trying to flash too much. Huh? How are you doing now, 105-year-old lady? My eyes? Yeah. Okay, 3 archers now moving out. dogao shouldn't really take any losses here. Ooh, open maybe a bit too early. Now needs to run. Can't really get those berries anymore. 128 food still left on those. Archers shouldn't take any losses. Oh, that could be problematic. If those Man-at-Arms get a single villager kill, that would be good for them. Now fighting this one off and... feels solid as the defense, but nah. More investment and both fighting at both sides. I didn't want to play this game. This looks really hectic. And Villager dies indeed. Skeleton could have gone to the party last night, but he had nobody to go with. It's actually a joke I heard the first time from Scrubs. JD is sitting next to her and is asking, okay, quick, tell a joke, tell a goofy joke and see if she laughs. If she laughs, then she's into you. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party? Because he had nobody to go with. And she laughs and he's like, okay, that wasn't fair. That joke was hilarious. For every Scrubs fans that used to watch Scrubs in the old days but now live behind the rock or behind the moon or maybe were catching up with all of my 500 YouTube videos that I have, there is a podcast called Real Friends Fake Doctors where JD and Turk as real life persons talk about all the episodes with guests. Big recommendations. Have you played against the player Wall yet? No. Or at least I don't know him. Under a rock? Ah, it's called Under the Moon or Behind a Rock, right? Okay. There's some story. Spot cam is awesome. Yeah. I really like... My favorite episodes are actually the ones with... Oh god, now I forget the name. The main producer. Someone in the chat will tell me. But those are like the most behind the scene stuff. Yeah. I didn't see the episode, or I didn't listen to an episode with the janitor yet. I never saw Scrubs, more of a Big Bang Theory guy. Okay. People without humor are welcome here as well. You don't have to have humor to enjoy the show here. So it's all good. Bill Lawrence, indeed, yeah. Maybe to your 16th birthday you can ask someone to give you some seasons of Scrubs. Scrubs ended before Big Bang Theory started. I think maybe 1 or 2 years overlapping, but not too much. Not too much. Is humor even loud in the stream? Aren't you German nearly? Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I get confused. Okay, double barracks now. So he at least uses something there. And I don't want to see any more archer production. Actually goes for more archers though. Huh. Community greater Scrubs. Okay. Yeah, some people making jokes. It's okay. It's okay. Max is really going 3-0 this? Well, at the moment he is 1 villager ahead and a solid 50% castle age ahead as well. Is wheelbarrow behind in exchange? 1.5 minute timing here. Archers are moving out, and that is a pretty smooth play, honestly. Just feels so clean in every aspect. Every single game, it's just full walled. Yeah, he is having a hold here at the top that he isn't fixing. But that army will get trapped. It's last looking good over and over again. Do you like the 70s show? Actually, never watched it. Okay, dancing some here. Dogao would love to take the fight now with his archers to trade off the numbers. Eagles maybe trying to get them home. And the Max now maybe wants to run crossbow Botkin flying in. Doesn't have any eco upgrades. Oh, double bit X only now. Okay, that makes things a bit more even than I thought. Need to have an opinion on Scrubs 9th season, or do you just pretend it doesn't exist like I do? I didn't find it that horrible. Obviously, it's the worst season, but I don't hate it as much. Like, Prison Break season 5 was worse than Scrubs season 9. Yeah. Do you have a car? No. Wouldn't make any sense where I live. There are no parking spots. There's incredibly good public transportation and like renting cars and such. Was Prison Break season 5 worse than Game of Thrones season 7, 8? Maybe. Like, the worst thing is simply Lost. The last season of Lost was the most disappointing thing in my life. It shows you how good my life is, but it just, like, you have no idea how I craved for years to finally know what the F was going on for years that I... Oh, no. This hurts so much. The last season of Lost. Like, you were completely lost trying to understand the plot. And they're building it up like, ooh, nice micro here with the villager. Doesn't lose a single villager. Dogao with a dance there. Hallelujah, that was so nice. Dodged 5 or 6 volleys there. And now Dogao in full control. 7 villagers behind, yes. But has a bit more of the eco upgrades. That is nice for him. Would love to see 2 TCs drop. Goes for 1. Scout around here, not the highest HP. Crossbows camping out here. Did dogao pick Incas to go Eagles? Yes, indeed he did. Mains and H6 banned, guys. So both players kind of seeing the strengths of Eagles here. dogao keeping it interesting. Yeah, that was some nice moves, surely. +2 defense. And honestly, game 2 and 1 were on a high level also from dogao. I personally think that whoever loses this set sounds mean, but I think whoever loses the set 3-0 spec team. Oh yeah, Lost really hurt. Prison Break was really bad. Scrubs obviously hurt, but didn't hurt me that much. Yeah. Squire's now flying in as well. Villager. 7 villager lead there. 2v2 TC. Are we not getting a third one? Someone over here could be nice to get some more gold control. Someone over here feels very natural to me. How did Dexter? Oh, I've quit after 2 series. Too many annoying characters. But I heard it's really bad, yeah. Opinion on 2.5 Men? I watched everything, but I think I just could have watched 2 episodes as well. Like, oh, I'm drinking and fucking hot shit. Chicks. Laugh track. Oh, my brother is still living at me and not paying rent. Laugh track. And they did that over 11 seasons with 20 episodes every single time. That's like, ooh. Somehow that did something. Californication, absolutely love it. Really, really liked it. Did one mistake though. Watched it with my ex-girlfriend and she was like, do you think she is hot? And, well, you know that that's not how real sex works and such. Oh, goddy. So yeah. I watched it once, really loved it. Second time was not as enjoyable. Lots of hot chicks. Yeah, I know. Californication was unique. Yeah, I liked it in so many styles. Yeah. How does real sex work then? I don't know. I'm still waiting for her to message me back. Watched Tenet? No, but heard good things. Supernatural? Didn't watch a single episode, but feels like it's not really for me. Although I heard that it's a lot of like hardcore fanboys. So could be something good. Should dogao just dive max base? He saw expos at his base. I don't mind it too much. The thing is, then he needs defensive mangonels at home, right? Oh! Why did he watch? Did he just ground attack like in here? Huh. Weird stuff. I like Dexter a lot. Yeah, somehow like mid-season 1 I thought, okay, this is such nice stuff and I really laughed out loud. But kind of lost interest. Breaking Bad, obviously, like, I think very good but overrated. My favorite series is probably It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, it's just so... so annoying. It's kind of my series that I'm watching when I'm at flights or trains. And I'm like, honestly, like sometimes crying of laughing. And people like, this is the silent part of the train. Could you please not? I'm like, okay, sorry. Yeah. How does the Civ matchup play out late game? Well, Incas, if they get couriers, actually pretty damn nice. Remember that Not too many longsword on the field. Mangonel here. Squeeze through. Oh, trades of 2 for 1. Felt a bit worse at one moment. Chukunu is doing a lot of damage against Korea Eagles though, so once we get to mass Chukunu, that could be nice. On the way to Imperial Age now is dogao. Waits for that, still full control. On the other side, is that a longsword switch? We see 4 barracks. Ooh, all of them at the top here. Interesting. And then that will be rough for the Max. I love his outpost movements here. Yeah, first, La Casa de Papel, first season was really, really nice. Second was good. Third and fourth, not that much anymore. I absolutely hated the love story. I think without the love story, that would have been Outpost POC. MBL, just a quick rule. 1 outpost to scout. Okay. 15 outposts in his face if you lead with 3000 score. Not okay. Okay? Not okay. Okay. Should watch Norseman with Vipey? Yeah, I watched the first episode. I will watch the rest as well. Oh, that's actually quite some eagles. Look at that, 46 on the field, 38 here, now some longswords. Remember, Chinese don't get supplies. So, if we want to go for the super crazy numbers, not the best thing ever. Oh, kind of moves out here. Outpost is scouting this one. Oh, look at that. And I don't think he calculated it, but if anyone calculated it, it is TheMax. Sees it directly there. Did you watch Deutschland 83? I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it. BoJack Horseman should be my humor, yeah. But I didn't watch it. Mangonel. Ooh. Just a prank. The Wire. I watched it. I will probably give it another try one time. I did skip after 1 season, but I think my English was too bad. Oh, that was actually a massive hit. I think that like 300 damage, 200 damage, something in that ballpark. Can't be too unhappy with that one. Didn't get the kills. Now, nice quick walls here. Not sure if we have arson yet. And I think this is the moment dogao needs to dive in. +4 defense and then maybe make a go happen. Now mass longsword should be open still. Mangonel around. Maybe trying to break this area could be an option. How many eagles do we have? 55, 5 more in production. Villagers being sent forward. Wouldn't be surprised to see a castle here. Did build a farm before it, just to like it's like a dog pissing at a tree. Like showing, okay, that's my territory. Okay, now the dive in, guys. Game could be won or lost here. If this one goes horribly for dogao, and he, I think, needs to take this fight before he knows all the upgrades are coming in. He himself does not have Blast Furnace, trades off against all those longswords, but they have attack bonus. Mangonel tries to shoot, but dies before this one. And this one did not work out for dogao like he was hoping for. The hill advantage for the Max. The TC was helping out. I think that's not the most important thing. And before all the upgrades kicked in, dogao still got clapped. The cars at the front is going up, most likely. I don't really see too much army coming there. But it also feels like maybe defensive castle. No, not really. Only now goes into stone. But that's still so much army left for the Max. He had to love that outcome of the fight. He needs slingers ASAP. It just feels like there's still so much open that we could see some more raids here. But yeah, that woodline goes to the edge of the map, helps out. And in general, that the Max kind of is controlling the big areas. Did get the nice quick walls there. It is not the worst thing ever. And indeed, archery range is being dropped. The thing is though, if you face Arbalest and Champion, your own Arbalest might feel better than Slingers. Right? If it wasn't for the 38 crossbow that are still on the field, I think Slingers feels like the natural choice. I'm absolutely with you. Oh, no pressuring that gold. And that's the spot where I wanted to see a TC, right? At one of those extra gold spots. On secondary gold spots. Extra gold spot, one in the right-hand side corner, one in the left-hand side corner. And now that's a big attack. And we see Botkin for now. Eagles losing some of their lives. No couriers yet again. Ooh, what is he doing? Dogao! Ay, 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 ay. Can't really trade that one off. That fight was so bad. The result, yes. Would I have known beforehand that this fight was going that bad? No. Honestly, I would have thrown the game exactly like the dogao did. I knew, okay, the Max was getting imp, he's completely walled. Like, every other fight he takes will be worse in the future for him. Right? The moment we get any more upgrades on those champions, or 200 swordmen, every fight will be worse for dogao. So, I think taking it there might not have been the worst. Picks up a relic now. Thumping and Bracer. Still not using the archer ranges at all. But surprised. Ooh, now choose through the champions. That could be nice positioning. No Arbalest here. No chemistry, no Bracer. So didn't upgrade those at all. And 36, only lost 2 of them. Eagles now chasing this one down. Crop rotation even. Oh, Spirit of the Law disapproves. Eagles now getting in front of that. Eagles trying to get over there. Not really happening. Relic count 2 for dogao. Can get some more control if he wanted to. Now finally Bracer coming in. Handcart, heavy plow. Upgrades were late. Especially with Chinese where you get those a bit cheaper. Ballistics, padded archer. And now he indeed goes for Arbalest. Incas, I think they get every single upgrade for their Arbalest though. So better than Aztecs there. That are missing, I think, Thumping and the last defense upgrade, right? I think so. Why no slingers? Because of the crossbows. Slingers are really bad against the crossbows. I just tried to explain that before. So if it was only champions, then go for slinger. But champion crossbow mix, I think you have to go for Arbalest yourself. Go for the counterattacks there, be annoying, get all the map control while both players are rushing to get the extra gold. But that Eagle will find some kills quite easily here. I watched whole Californication and actually have no clue what really happened. Oh boy. So, if a man really likes a woman and both close their eyes and really wish that they get a baby. Well, yeah, I think that's something we can talk about another time. Men like women? Yeah, sometimes even the other way around. CC getting killed as well. Oh god, the Max with a strong performance. Pop 180 for him against 150 here for dogao. And yeah, we got the macro-oriented games that we were expecting. Those two players absolutely playing Arabia like it was the standard Arabia. And, well, we just get provided by incredible games here. But look at that. How do you even clear this one up? So many villagers exposed here as well. And how is the gold income looking for dogao? Actually, still 20 villagers on gold because of the extra gold spot here at the side. 14. Barracks needs to have a waypoint. No, does not have one. Monastery again. Rebuilds is starting to see. Arbalest now around. Mixes in some skirmishers. And still lacking blast defense upgrade for both players. Eagles now diving in, but again, another fight against the hill. Eagles diving in, going out. No couriers. Ooh, hurts. Could reduce the damage output from 2 to 1. Quite a big upgrade there, therefore. And more armies just being sent in. Now Chukunu is even on the field. Oh, and the relic haste begins as well. Finally, the clear up there. But so many villagers in problems. Skirm production continues. No more Arbalest. Now some random farming here and trying to stabilize, but TheMax just with another attack. Population actually absolutely even. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a bit surprised. I thought dogao was more on the back foot. Problem is obviously that 4 relics here that at the moment are close, but not really generating the gold. Another attack here, but instantly slapped down due to that beautiful castle on the hill. And I don't think that dogao has the upgrade for no minimum range on his skirmishes as well, which could make him a bit more efficient. Certainly has ballistics there, as we saw with the long distance. And now just get those relics in. Relic count 1-1. Soon it will be 4-1 in dogao's favor. And this one is far from over, guys. 170 against 170. Reasonable army numbers, reasonable villager numbers. Map control probably better for dogao. If we look at that, how he's positioned here. Not really having the unique tags, not really having the trap production. So castle usage could be a bit better. But in general, I think he can provide a bit more. Extra stone here, another extra stone there. Max at least securing one of them. Extra golds were kind of split evenly. And rocketry on the way. Not the most important upgrade, I think, against eagles. I think you want to have elite, right? Because you do more arrows. Andean Sling is now coming in. No more minimum range for elite skirmishers, I believe. And that obviously makes them so much better if they try to face off champions and the likes. Rocketry adds 2 arrows? No, rocketry adds 2 damage. So it should be 8 plus 6. And elite does add 2 arrows. Right? 8 plus 6? That's how I understand it. Rocketry is cheaper? Yeah. But if you want to argue with that, why isn't he getting favor then? It's even cheaper. Elite fires slower because of game mechanics? Well, obviously they fire more arrows, right? +1 range for skirms? No, that's not right. Why no traps? That's something I can't answer. Would have loved to see some for sure. Could have had some nice pressure area here. Could have killed those houses that you see. Maybe try to be annoying in that direction. Maybe pressure a bit here. Look at that. Like that could have been easy castle kill. Game still up for grabs for either player. dogao sitting at pop 200 against 170 at the moment. Skirms are bad against champions, right? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But the moment you have some arbalest behind, then champions really aren't that great anymore. How much damage are you doing? 7 minus 5, so 2 damage there. Pikemen, okay, that's interesting. Well, we have 6 light cav on the field, 6 more added now as well. So probably need some at the right hand side, wants to go for some rams as well. And now we can see they're actually shooting. And, well, some more dancing, but not the greatest gold income. And Mezzo without any gold. Ugh, really struggling in lane then. Getting some more damage done against the champions. Moving in, moving back. Not the greatest move here by TheMax, but is just so happy with what he is getting done at the sides. And those villagers are getting denied by building their extra barracks. And look at that. That's just a beautiful raid coming in. Getting +4/+4 light cav. Eagles are going for the trap kill. Should be a pretty easy one. Oh, but Arbalest on the hill. No. 13 HP. But the skirms will tickle that one down indeed. Now the doctor asking a question, answering it himself. Same for Sunny Beach. Good job, guys. What actually killed Max Chukunu? Onagers? Yeah. Onagers, skirms. Obviously then there are crazy units like Huskarls again. Ratons. Yeah. But Onager is a good choice. Skirms aren't that bad. Longbow versus Chukunu. I would say relatively even. Longbow obviously way more range and try to micro. Heads up fight. Probably for Chukunu. But that's something that shouldn't really happen. Moment is if you face Longbow only, just mix in some Rams if you are Chinese. And the Brit player will struggle so much. Speaking of struggling, those light cav raids are giving dogao quite a headache. Siege ram upgrade now for dogao as well. Expecting some more rams here at the right hand side. Only one for now. Some more raids coming in. More raids at the left hand side. Both players playing their heart out here. 1 hour game now broken. And 600 gold in the bank again. Seems like 6 villagers still. 1 gold for the max. A bit surprised that late we can still get those. 24 more light cap on in the queue. Pretty solid job. We do have Harbor the attack. And as you can see, everything in the blacksmith research. Look at that. All 15 upgrades. All 12 upgrades. So good job on those, not missing out on anything. I think 1 AM player always plays his heart out. And who is that? Okay, Ramp Harbor go. Now making a reasonable job, but obviously Chukunu could be really good against that. Harbardiers, oh, they will shrek that light cav army here. Shouldn't be any problem. I'm even hearing a monk. Okay. Just making sure to give the lumberjacks there some moral support. 175 population. Skirm still around here. That stone is still up for grabs. And those are some solid Chukunu numbers now. Hallelujah. And how do you break those? You really need some skirms then. And oh, could even afford another castle there. And that's quite some nice map control then. More raids in the back and dogao. It just feels like the game is slipping a bit out of his hands. Didn't raid for quite some time, and Harbardier Skirm trying to hold that hill, but it's not going to be easy for relics here. More raids coming in, and boy, KD 480 to 340. We had some evil numbers earlier as well, 170 to 100 at one point. That castle is falling. Pop 140 for dogao, and TheMax, he is looking extremely strong. Look at that flock of Chukunus. Hallelujah. I think that is not breakable anymore. Like, what are we doing? 18 Eagle Warriors? That's not enough against this. I don't even know where they are at the moment. Okay, they're all here. Now trying to lose some of their lives. Trying to fight uphill. That's not a thing. Siege Ram being checked for the second time. Not sure if he cancelled it or if he lost the Siege Workshop there. And I think now the task is simply those 3 traps on the monastery, and then no more gold income for the Inca player. And oh god, more villagers lost. I think dogao, he kind of has to shake his head. Honestly, a very reasonable performance here by dogao, and he can't be sad. He can't be sad. I'm pretty sure that it sounds so hard, but whoever lost here wins against Bekti. Whoever won here, most likely TheMax, is going to lose to the Viper. So we will most likely see the rematch. And I can't rule out dogao there. Even though it was a 3-0, but this was a very close 3-0, I have to say. Certainly one of the closer ones. And oh, light cav against skirms. And we're doing some shracking here. Hallelujah. Just like 2 or 3 Harbardiers could do so much more here. But dogao not having that mixed in. TheMax finding a lot of kills. And the push is just so deep in. dogao not really sure what he was thinking. And now realizes, okay, not my game to win anymore. TheMax has to be happy with that one. 3-0 in the end for him. And up next will be Hera against Velez. the other player out of the Vivi and Tedo group. The Max against Viper will happen probably next Sunday, and Dogao against Bacti as well. Interesting game. Lots of walls, very defensive play, and Max against Viper. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see every game going to Imp between those two. If the Max wants to play the same style. Viper will accept that as well. It will be some dancing around, trying to find small advantages, but then playing the very late game. And I would be excited to see that.